What's up guys, this is IVS511 here, and today I've got the comparison of the Apple iPad 2 and the Samsung Galaxy Tab 10.1. Both of them are quite light and slim. The Samsung Galaxy Tab 10.1 is actually the slimmest and the lightest tablet in the tablet world, of course. And the iPad 2 is, I suppose, the second slimmest and the lightest tablet on the tablet world. So at the left I have my Samsung Galaxy Tab 10.1, 16GB Wi-Fi plus 3G, and on the right I have my iPad 2, 16GB Wi-Fi only model. So the iPad 2 is actually available in two variants, black and white, and the Tab is available in just black. So anyways, today I'm gonna be having four sections for the comparison of the Tab 10.1 and the iPad 2. And just one more thing before I actually start the comparison. Guys, I'm not really a Android or an iFan, although I do have a sweet corner for Apple, but I'm not really an iFan. And this video is not intended to be a flame war or something like that. It is just a casual comparison of the two tablets. And also I wouldn't really be having some scoring method or scores for the different parts of the comparison. No, nothing like that. So let's get to the design part. The iPad 2 and the Tab 10.1 have identical thickness, but the iPad 2 is actually thicker than the Tab 10.1 by 0.2 millimeters. So I wouldn't really care. Like 0.2 millimeters is like a strand of hair. But anyways, I'm just gonna keep them. I'm just gonna adjust the camera like that. So anyways, the Tab 10.1 has a 2 megapixel front-facing camera, and the iPad 2 has a VGA front-facing camera. So let's get to the back. At the back of the tablet, the iPad 2 actually has a gigantic Apple logo, and the Tab 10.1 has Samsung written on it. And here we have some eco-friendly notes. I don't know what it is. And same goes with the iPad. And the iPad has a 0.7 megapixel camera, and the Tab 10.1 has a 3.2 megapixel camera with LED flash. But I mean, you're not really gonna take your tablet and capture some pics or videos. I mean, who does that? But anyways, so that's basically it for the design part. Let's get to the software. I'm not really gonna argue right here, because Apple is gonna release iOS 5 this fall, and Android or maybe Google is gonna release ice cream sandwich. So that name is really weird. Okay, so let's get to the basic interface of both the devices. In Android tablets, you have this bottom bar right there, and if you tap on this button, it actually takes a screenshot, and if you tap on this one, it opens the multitasking management or multitasking way. I don't know. In Apple, you have to double tap to get multitasking, and the interface is something like that. So I'm just gonna like put it up right there. So whenever you whenever you browse through pages, you get this sort of flippy transition, and the widgets and the icons gradually fade away. And I'll tell you what, the widgets are actually like resizable, so that's really customizable. In Apple, you don't really have widgets for now, at least. But then the interface is a lot more smoother, and it is a lot more simplistic. Okay, so that pretty much wraps up the OS comparison. I said you that I'm not really gonna compare them, so that was really brief. So let's get to the app stores or the markets, or I would much rather say them the sources from where you get your applications. So in this round, iPad 2 is a clear winner, because the iPad 2 has more applications and better applications. Although I wouldn't really say that the Android market is bad, because the Android market is not really old, and it's gradually flourishing. It's catching up with the iOS platform. But this is one problem that Google does not like verify your application, or you don't really need Google's approval to submit your apps. So that decreases the quality of the applications in the Android market. And applications are really necessary, because you are not like gonna play with camera all the time, or like open up Gmail all the time, or watch internet videos all the time. You gotta do something else. You gotta get some entertainment. So that wraps up the application store comparison. So let's get to the internet browsing experience on both the tablets. Like most of the tablets are made for browsing the internet, to serve this purpose of browsing internet. So anyways, I'm just gonna go to or maybe not really go to, I'm just gonna search for IBS 511 on YouTube. Oh, I typed it wrong. I'm not really good at typing. I gotta retype it. IBS 511 at the rate. Okay, right there you see my video. So I'm just gonna open up a random video of mine and open it with browser, which is the default software which you get. So there is the epicest bug ever in this world, that Flash doesn't work with the default browser you get in Android. So you gotta get a secondary browser, that is Dolphin, Opera, Atomic, I don't know. So I think it should be fixed up in the next firmware coming up, and it might be coming in a year or so, because the carriers make a lot of problem, and that sucks. So let's get back to youtube.com on my iPad. So yep, so fluidity wise, iPad is really great, but then it does not have Flash support. This the tab is not really fluid, it is not really smooth, I would say, but then it has Flash. But there's one question, like in touchscreen devices, why would you even need Flash? Like there are already applications like YouTube, Netflix, etc., which work without Flash, so why would someone need Flash? Anyways, that roundups the comparison of the web experience or web browsing experience. So if you need Flash, go with the Android tab. The Android tab is a clear winner. But if you don't really use Flash and you don't watch videos on the internet, I would say the iPad 2 is slightly better than the tab if you don't need Flash, in case if you don't. So that was Tablet Wars, maybe a peaceful one. So guys, if you need better personalization, go with the Samsung Galaxy Tab 10.1, and if you need better smoothness, or I would say better support of firmware and better store service, I would say go with the Apple iPad 2. Or maybe just wait if you don't have any one of them. Maybe just wait, because iOS 5 and Ice Cream Sandwich are going to launch this fall. So guys, this is basically pretty much for this video. As always, please give this video a huge thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And do leave a comment down below what you think about this comparison. It was fair or was it unfair? And please do consider subscribing for more Android versus iOS stuff coming up. This is IBS 511. Peace. Bye bye.